Sean, I've always admired you as a strong man of faith, and I just wonder, these setbacks that you've had to deal with, has it been frustrating, and try to balancing all that and rectify all that?
Yeah, it has. But like sometimes you could pray for something and doesn't come how you want it to. But it doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. You just have to just. I never lost my faith. It's still here. I feel like it's stronger now. So I just have to just go in there and apply. I already put in the work. I did the work, as much work as I could to win. So now I just got to go in there and just put my faith in God.
Listen, you came to the UFC at 3-0, right? I mean, that is not an easy thing to do. So I guess, has the transition to the highest level of sport, has it been more challenging than maybe even you expected it to be?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I was telling everybody I'm going to be champ within a year, and here we are next year. I'm not champ, but I'm still here, and I'm still learning on the job. And I feel like it may not have come when I wanted to, but man, I got all faith in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Uh, I just gotta keep working harder, and I gotta do my part by being intelligent in there. My last fight, I wasn't intelligent. I threw too many naked kicks. I threw the same kick over and over again, and anybody would catch that timing. So he timed me with it. I also did not cut weight correctly. I lost 21 pounds in a day and a half, and I had to get the UFC. They don't usually recommend the IV for people, but they recommended it for me. I had to get like 2 pints. I had to get 2 pints because my body wasn't recovering from just drinking water regularly and eating regularly. So I had to go get an IV. And my nutritionist told me that my brain didn't have liquid around it. So when I got hit, like I don't know. He told me I weakened my body through the weight cut. But hats off to my last opponent. He was the better man that night. Now we move forward to the future, and that's all we can do.
Yeah. And you're staying busy. I mean, I guess I wondered, was there any talk about, hey, maybe let's pull back for a little bit and spend some time in the lab, so to speak, but you want to stay out here and competing? You feel like that's the best way to get better?
Um, First of all, I'm from Lincoln Heights, South Carolina, Little River, South Carolina. Nobody in that little small town has made it to the UFC, and I feel like I'm blessed and highly favored to be here. So why not, take every opportunity to shine for my family and to be somebody. Cause I come from drugs and poverty, so like the fact that I'm here holding this microphone talking to you, and I got all these big cameras in my face, like it's crazy. It's crazy. So um, I'm just grateful to be here, and taking those losses made me grateful, made me more grateful, because it made me realize that like I don't have to be here, but I'm here, and I get to shine, and I get to chase my dream on the main event. I mean the main card, and I just feel honored, and I'm just ready to go in there and you know, back up my words and be somebody, be great.
It's well said, man. Obviously, another, everybody here is a tough opponent, but talk about Josh, kind of what you think about him. How do you feel about the matchup itself?
He's a tough guy, man. I respect him. I respect every opponent. They got this fake facade of me just being a cocky, arrogant guy, but I'm not. I'm just competitive. So when I fight people, like at weigh-ins, I'll get in their face. I'll say something. I'll do stuff because, dude, you're trying to fight me. Like we're not gonna go play patty cake. But I don't hate them. I respect these men because, man, to get in that cage or boxing ring and fight somebody for the entertainment of other people, it's big and it's dangerous for us as fighters. And I've dealt with a lot of trolls and stuff and people saying hateful stuff, targeting my family and stuff. But God bless them too, man, because I have no hate toward nobody. But man, these sports are combat sports that we're in, like they need to take their hat off to us because we go in there and we sacrifice our life to entertain them. You know what I mean? Just like that guy that just got brain damage in boxing because he got hit in the back of the head. Like we're here sacrificing our life. Us as athletes, like they should show respect You know what I mean? So that's just it. But the guy Josh though, he's tough, and I respect him. I feel like I'm better than him. He knows how to wrestle. I know how to grapple as well. People don't know that, so maybe that's a good thing. Um, but he also has good stand up. You know, he mixes in his kicks well. You know, but I got some things up my sleeve. Like I've been studying this guy. I've had Coach Safe look at certain things that he does, and I plan on making him pay for trying to hit me in there and trying to put damage on me. So that's just it.
Last thing for me, I would just ask, I mean, does this feel like a big moment in your career? Because it's so interesting. You're still so early in your journey, right? I mean, so it would seem on the one hand that like, yeah, man, I really got to win this one. But on the other hand, it's like, it seems like you got all the time in the world. So is this a big moment or is this just the next fight?
It's a big moment for me, man, because like I have something to prove to myself, and I have something to prove to the naysayers, and you know what? Fuck the naysayers. You know, excuse my language. I shouldn't be cussing, and I don't want my son to see this and copy what I'm saying. But forget the naysayers, man. I have something to prove to myself. I have something to. I need to. I don't know, man. I want to be great. I want to be somebody. Whenever it's said and done, and this is in the history books, in 50 years to 100 years, I want to look back and be proud of it whenever I'm older. I want to be proud of myself. I want my son to look back and be proud of what he sees. I don't want him to see a guy that ever quit. That's why I got right back in here after getting TKO'd, flash knockout. I'm right back here. You don't see me scared. You don't see me tucking my tail between my legs, hiding on some couch, getting fat. I packed up everything and I went to Dallas. I slept on a blow up mattress in my brother Simon's apartment. I stayed away from my son and my wife, and I did the things I had to do to get better. And I believe it's gonna pay off. And I want to thank my wife. I want to thank my wife, Juliana Prophet, for sticking by my side through thick and thin. And I want to thank Coach Safe for allowing me to come by his gym. Um, I want to thank all my sponsors, Bully X Kennels, Ferguson Law Firm, Barber Orthopedics, Garden Go Mouthpieces, Eat Clean Bro. And most of all, I just want to thank God. Because without God, I wouldn't be here. There's no way in the world.
I love the emotion. Thank you for sharing. By the way, and I was actually going to bring that up, and I see it came back on your face because in the beginning of this interview, when you talked about what you've overcome and where you've been, was there something in this particular camp, or is it just something in general that makes it feel like this one maybe more than recent ones? Is it a little bit more emotional, a little bit maybe more on the line, or is it just hitting harder for you where you're at right now in life and career at this moment?
Well, sir, I've always wanted to be somebody. Like even when I was in the ghetto, like I always would see people around me selling dope, carrying guns, and I didn't want to be like that. I always wanted to be somebody that stood out, and always, I don't know why I'm so emotional, but I just literally watched my mother. I just watched my mother get her leg amputated because of diabetes and an addiction, and people don't understand the things that you go through as a fighter outside of this. So I feel motivated to go be somebody and get my mom in the best rehab facility in the world because I don't want her to die. And I just feel motivated because, like I said, like I feel like my wife and my son deserve to be great. I feel like they deserve to. When I fight, they fight. When I lost, all my siblings cried. So it's like I'm not trying to put them through that. Like this shit's dangerous what we do, and I just want to go in there and shine and be somebody great. My father's in prison, so he won't see me go shine and be great. But one day I want him to even be proud of the son he has, So that's just it. I'm not trying to be a punk or nothing in here, shedding tears, but I just got a lot on the line in my mind because I still want to be champion of the world. I still want to be champion of the world, but it doesn't just get given to you. It takes sacrifice. It's sacrifice. It takes taking losses sometimes when you don't want to lose. So all I had to do is just learn from my mistakes and move forward. That's all I could do. God bless my opponent, and thank you for stepping in the octagon with me, because without him, I wouldn't have nobody to beat up. So, I mean, big respect to him. But I will be victorious. I will be victorious. But God bless him, and God bless everybody that even doubts and hates me for no reason. I still love everybody. So that's it.
Thank you so much for sharing. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you, sir.